Guys, it's your island girl, and I'm back with another reaction video for you today. And today I'm reacting to 7 unique things this America loves about the UK. And I'm getting this one from Girl Gone London. Please go over and show her some love. All right, guys, the link will be in the description below. Tell her Island Girl sent you. So we're going to see what things that she loves about the UK. So come on in, rock back, put a smile on your face, and enjoy. To all my regular schmegulars there, ones to the pies to the poos, come on in, rock back, put a smile on your face, and enjoy. Let's get in this video. Here we go, right about now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Girl Gone London channel. This video is unscripted, so hold on to your hats. Not entirely sure what's about to happen. My chair is about to squeak. That's what's going to happen. The other thing that's going to happen is I'm going to talk about things that I love about the UK that you might not have heard other people say they love about the UK.
Okay.
So let's jump right into it. Number one, package holidays. British people love a package holiday and I love a package holiday, but I didn't realize what a package holiday was until I moved to the UK. So I'm not sure about other countries, but compared to the US, this is a very British idea. A package holiday in America, I mean, we could probably guess what it was, but it's not something that we would really do. In the UK, you have companies like TUI who do this amazing thing where they just plan your whole vacation and you book the flights and the hotel and usually often food's included all in just one package, and you purchase it from the same site. And I'm not talking about going on Expedia and being like, yes, I would also like to see hotels or flights with that. I'm talking about just a package vacation. Actually, come to think of it, Costco does these in the US, but that's probably the only thing I can think of that we would have that was similar, and it's not as big of a market share as like TUI. So things I love about a package holiday, because I didn't think I would be a package holiday person. I'm not going to lie. I thought I would be like, well, I want to choose all the different stuff. I want to make sure I'm getting the best deal on the flight. Like I want to pick, no, you don't. Life is stressful. Like sometimes you just want somebody to be like, your flight's at this time and your hotel is this one, which we know is good, 4 stars, whatever. Your food's included, and the transportation from the airport to your hotel is included. So you don't have to think about that. You can go on excursions that they plan and you don't have to plan. And I know some of you in my audience are going to be package holiday snobs. I get it, because there's also kind of a little bit of a class thing involved. Understood. I'm just saying, you work hard. You do a lot. I love to plan. But sometimes the planning can just consist of going to TUI, saying I have 1 week, pick me the sunniest spot, and they just take care of everything. I love it. I've been to a package holiday in Greece, which was amazing. I've done skiing package holidays, also amazing, because you get to the airport in the middle of nowhere in Austria. The mountain's 3 hours away, and you just have a bus waiting to take you to your destination. Because if you planned it on your own, you'd have to book your own transportation that might not show up. It's stressful. I don't know why I thought of this. I just really, really love a package holiday. Some places I wouldn't go on a package holiday, not every, if I'm planning the trip of a lifetime, I'm probably not going to go on a package holiday. But for your average, once a year trip to the Canary Islands, yes, I'm okay. I'm booking a package holiday. Okay, next up, public transportation.
Guys, when she said package holiday, I'm like, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. I had no idea where she was going with that. And I'm like, okay, you can tell she loves a package holiday based on how she's stressing it. But the way she explained it kind of makes sense. You don't want to be stressed out just booking a holiday. Everything is done for you. Unless it's your like you say, your vacation of a lifetime. Then I can understand you planning it. But if you're getting something, booking your ticket, booking your flight, booking the hotel, booking your travel around, booking different sites you can go to, why not? That's one less pressure off of you to go and enjoy yourself. It's that simple. I've never heard of a package holiday before. This is my first time hearing of it, and I like the sound of it. Let's move on to the second one.
In areas that do primarily rely on cars. Now, let me explain, because people often say, oh, public transportation in the UK is so good. Yes, love it. We love the tube. We're a fan. However, even in a suburban or rural area in the UK, there will usually be some sort of bus system. And you don't fear for your life while on this bus. It's mostly filled with like young moms with kids, grandmas, maybe the occasional town weirdo, but like you're not having to prep yourself to get on this bus safety wise. Like you're not having to armor up. In the US, we don't have as many links in suburban and rural areas when it comes to public transportation. So that's already a negative. But when we do, you don't want to be getting on that bus because it's going to be scary. There's going to be things happening on that bus that you have never seen in person and you didn't really know actually happened. But it's good. It's not pleasant. And it's a symptom of a lot of different things that are too much to go into in this video. But I just can tell you, it's not an experience I would recommend. So being in the UK and being able to just get on a bus, even in an area where a lot of people drive. So again, you know, we're not talking about the city centers here. We're talking about more suburban areas where a lot of people do drive. You can still take a bus and it's not a harrowing experience. And I love that about the UK. It definitely helped me get around before I could drive in the UK. And I don't think people here appreciate how nice it is to have those connections. And if you go to America and you're in a suburban area and you're British, don't look up the public transportation options. Do not. Don't go there. Get yourself a taxi. Walk. I'd probably recommend walking like 3 hours over getting on some of these buses because you honestly won't be the same after you get on. The next thing I love about the UK is that
So, I concur. Listen, when you get on them bus in them suburban area, it's an eye opener. I've heard of people tell some stories. They'll be like, on a bus? Like, really? The bus? And they're like, yeah. And we're not exaggerating. And I'm like, oh, baby. A lot of the times, it's very sketchy. It's factual what she said. It is very sketchy, and you have to be looking over your shoulder. You have to be second guessing everything, and I'm like, and it's so sad that that's the way it is, but it is what it is, and I don't think it will ever change. And I'm like, but you'd say, okay, this is the U.S. and you know there's transportation access all over. Nah, some people do some weird stuff on the bus. You have to wonder, like, and there's nothing you can do about it. Let's put it that way. Let's leave it at that. Let your imagination run wild based on what she said and what I said. Yeah, don't get on the bus.
When you swim in the ocean / the sea, I can never remember who calls it what or what the actual difference is. But when you swim in the water actually when you swim in any water, when you swim in the lakes or when you swim in the ocean, most things aren't trying to eat you. So I love swimming. I grew up in Florida. However, when you go to the beach in Florida, you are always aware that Jaws might be joining you. Like you always are on guard that you might be have your leg chomped off at any moment. And I have had times at the beach in Florida when someone yells shark and you have to race out of the ocean like you're on Baywatch, like running for your life. It's not the case in the UK. Yeah, the beaches aren't like the most tropical looking things you've ever seen, but you're not risking your life. Same with the lakes. Growing up in Florida, you don't swim in a lake. If you go to Florida, do not, and this is actually genuine. This is not like me being sarcastic. You do not swim in a lake in Florida. There are 2 reasons. Reason 1, alligators, obvious. They live in the lake. They are there. Even if you can't see them, they are there. Number 2, even if this particular lake didn't have any alligators for some reason, Florida water in a lake is stagnant and it is hot. And there are brain-eating amoebas that love that. And you can get one into your brain and kill you. The only place you can swim in Florida that is not the ocean, which again comes with its own risks, is a spring, is a natural fed spring, because the water's not stagnant in a spring. However, you will still see signs to watch out for alligators. So I don't know what to tell you. But in the UK, back to things I love about the UK, just things in general aren't trying to eat you at all times. And so it's a much more pleasant experience. Yes, the water's colder. Yes, there are some other downsides. However, you can enjoy it. You don't have to, again, this always has to do with not having to fear for your life as much in the UK. And I enjoy that. The next thing that I love about the UK.
Listen. The way she said it is like, okay, calm down, people. I'm telling you, this is factual. This is no joke. But guys, she is so right, especially when it comes on to Florida. And I can see why she loves that, going to the beach in the UK. And she said, oh, it may not be the ideal, and it may not be warm, and it may not be the greatest beach that you're thinking about. But I did a video about Cornwall and the different places to visit, and oh my word, I'll link it here. Was it beautiful? So UK have its ideal beaches as well. But alligators and sharks coming at you. So it's like, because I went there on vacation and I was like, okay, not in a million years would I ever think to go in the lake. Not in a million years. Not to mention to go out in the water, because you see the signs there. Look out for sharks. Be aware. There's no enjoyment to that, because you're there and you're trying to enjoy yourself, but you have to think it, be in fear of your life when you're trying to have fun. So yeah, she is right. Stay away. And people gravitate towards those areas. I don't know. Yeah, the pool is your best bet.
Okay. Is that, yes, we have heat waves, but in general, it's not that hot. And here's what I mean by that. I think that British people are taken in by this idea of heat because they don't actually live in it. So they don't actually remember what it's like. Heat, especially in this country, is not pleasant. It's not built for it. There's not air conditioning in most places. Oh. So when people are hoping for the heat, it's because like they went on holiday to Tenerife one time and it was like nice and sunny, but they forget that when they went back to their hotel room, there was air conditioning. I like nowadays that the UK has a more mild climate and it doesn't get super, super hot and uncomfortable for the most part. I actually think we should appreciate this mildness, because I didn't used to, but nowadays I'm like, I'm not hoping for the next heat wave. Sun, like a clear sky, yes, but like a clear sky and like a mild temperature is the best. We don't need to hope for the heat. I love that the UK is not super, super hot. Heat is very uncomfortable. That's all I have to say. Okay.
Okay. Heat. How should I put this? A heat wave. So I guess your heat wave is very, very, very bad. And you don't really have the extreme heat wave that we have here in the US, based on how she said that a while ago. Because I've been in New York, and oh my word, for summer, we were losing it. And remember, I'm Jamaican. I know what heat feels like. I was losing it. I've been seasoned into the Alaskan weather that I was losing my mind with heat. And I'm like, lose. And they have air conditioning, and their air conditioning wasn't doing anything. So I love mild temperature. Like here in the 50s, it's perfect here. 40s, perfect here. It's crazy that and when it gets over that, we're burning up here in Alaska. We're complaining about the heat. So I see where she's coming about from when she said here in the UK, mild temperature, the sun is shining, there's no extra heat, and the day looks good, and that's fine. And I think a lot of people don't appreciate that, to be honest with you, guys, because I don't. Sometimes I forget that when I leave out of here and go on vacation, I'm like, "Ooh, I need to go back home. I need to get back to my," and they call it my freezer, but it is just perfect. The temperature is just right during the summertime. Sometimes, but yeah, I can see why she loved that.
The next up, this is so dumb. UK bathtubs are deeper and like wider than US bathtubs. US bathtubs are very shallow.
Yeah.
So they're kind of weirdly easier to like trip over. If we're talking about like a shower bath combination, yes, you do have to like step over more to get into a UK bath, but I feel like you just feel more secure in the whole experience. A US bath, if you are standing in it to take a shower, if it's a combo situation, you slip the wrong way and you're out of the tub. In the UK, I just feel like the bathtubs they're just better. They're just better. And I guarantee you've probably never heard another YouTuber say that, because that's where this channel is going at this point. UK bathtubs better than US bathtubs. Okay. Next.
Look. She said, I bet you never heard that YouTube, but tell you. That is funny. She's like, yeah, this is where this is going. I think that is so funny. I just love her channel content. Woo! So, I don't have a shallow bathtub. I have a jet tub in my bathroom. So I guess I can say I get what she's saying, because my bathtub is very deep. You have to step real high. You have to help the kids to get out of it when they use my bathroom. And I guess it's because it's a jet tub, why it's so deep and wide enough. Yeah, it's wide as well. So, but your regular standing and bathtub, when I was in Kentucky, it was short. I'm like, what is this? This don't make no sense. You trip over it. You can't put much water in it either. So, yeah, please appreciate that, because the ones here, if it's not a specific type like a jet or like a jacuzzi style, then it's gonna be shallow. She's right.
Next thing I love about the is something called Park Run. Park Run is this free 5K run that happens all around the country. There are so many Park Run options, and I don't do it all the time. But when I do, it's such a good atmosphere. People are so nice. People are so friendly. It doesn't matter. You can walk it. You can, run it as fast as you want to. It's just like a nice community spirit kind of thing. And it's free. We love free. There are some in the US, but most people have not heard of it. And they're very few and far between. In the UK, there are just hundreds. And also in Australia, I think they have a lot as well. But particularly in the UK, Park Run is such a cool thing to do. Again, you do not have to run it. So to my audience, here's your PSA. It's free. Find a Park Run near you this summer. Go. You can walk the whole thing. You can walk it. There is somebody whose job it is to be the walker who can chat with you, make new friends, get yourself out of the house, do a park run. Do a park run this summer, because it's such a cool thing. And again, you pay nothing. I feel like part of the reason America hasn't gotten on board is because they can't make money from it, at the individual park runs. Whereas in the UK, they're like, let's have this free event for some community 5K walking / running. And it's really, really fun. Okay, the last thing on my list.
Listen. Kelly, listen. It's not common in the US, because you know what? Ain't no dough involved. And maybe she's right. Maybe she's right, guys, because I've never heard of a park run before. I'm going to look it up if there's such a thing here in Alaska, because it sounds fun. It sounds interesting. It sounds like something I could do. I wouldn't be running. I'll be walking, because I'll have my stroller with Araya, and the kids could jog along. But yeah, That sounds park run. First time hearing about something like that. That's pretty cool that you guys have something like that. And it's a free event and you can get to meet people just and it's a common thing. It's a regular thing. That's cool.
Is a place called Monkey Forest
Monkey.
in Stoke-on-Trent. And it is what it sounds like.
Monkey.
It's a forest of wild roaming monkeys.
What?
Now, why have I been there? You might ask yourself. Well, I'll let you in on a secret. I went probably 12 years ago. I did check to make sure it's still open and it's still the same. It's good. Monkey Forest is going well. I went about 12 years ago with a boy that didn't love me. And I'll leave it at that. And the reason he didn't love me had nothing to do with taking me to the Monkey Forest, though maybe it did. I don't know. But I have been to Monkey Forest near Stoke-on-Trent, and the company wasn't good, but the experience was. So I'd highly recommend anyone passing by, needing something to do in the general area, check out the Monkey Forest. It will not disappoint you. Okay, that brings us to the end of the weirdest UK brochure ever. This not sponsored by the UK Tourism Board, just things I love about the UK.
I gotta be honest, she cracked me up. The Monkey Forest. Guys, the way she explained that last one, go to the Monkey Forest, guys. Go have some fun. Oh, she cracks me up. The Monkey Forest is somewhere you can go hang out with all sorts of wild monkeys. That sounds pretty cool, though. I ain't gonna lie. And she went 12 years ago. That's a long time, but she still remembers it, you know? So it still tickles me the way she said it. Woo. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Don't forget to relax and enjoy your life, guys. Enjoy this. I hope you enjoy this video. It gives you a laugh, it gives you a chuckle, and see some of the reasons why she loves the UK. Some things that she loves about the UK. All right. It's an Adam girl and I'm running out of here. Like I said, don't forget to go over and show some love. The link will be in the description below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and family. Tell them come on over and check this out and have a laugh as well. Be good, be kind, be safe out there, guys. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in another video. All right? Bye.